Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. This afternoon, I want to talk about something that I just observed, and the thing honestly is getting me pissed off. I am so angry because naturally I hate injustice. I am somebody that can't stand injustice. So when I see injustice, I can't just, my whole body reacts to injustice. So there's this thing I'm seeing online. I don't know if you have noticed. Most of all these people fighting against Biafra, fighting against Nnamdi Kanu. Have you noticed one thing about all of them? Most of them, about 95% of them, of 90, if I don't know if I'm exaggerating, but this is what I have seen. If it is not true, just correct me, please. I have seen that most of these people live abroad. They are abroad. I'm like, God, why are we so wicked? These people live abroad for God's sake. They know they enjoy these good roads. They enjoy the hospitals. They have work at least. Do you know most of our people, if I see them begging on Facebook, I feel like crying. I feel like I don't even know how to help. Yet there's somebody who is championing the cause to see how these people can be free, and other people sitting in their houses when they eat pizza, burger, they have all manner of things to themselves. They will just stand and they begin to talk down on somebody who is fighting for some other people's freedom. I don't get it. Are we so? I don't know how God made Africans. How are we so wicked to ourselves? Why are we so wicked? 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 Why? Many people their health is insured, everything about them is secured. They are still fighting that these people in Nigeria will not breed. Look at the way the North is busy stealing Nigeria dry, and somebody will not look at those problems, will come out on social media to talk about Nnamdi Kanu, to talk about IPOB. What is wrong with us? And you will still see the same Nigerians. I feel like crying. You still see the same Nigerians will still go to those platforms and begin to comment and begin to make them feel like they are doing something. What is wrong with us? What is wrong? What is wrong with us, for God's sake? You will see somebody that is comfortable. Most of them are comfortable where they are. These people, they are enjoying everything that the other government is providing. And they want to deny you. They want to deny you. They don't want you to have those things. They are theirs, and then politicians will be sponsoring them, giving them money. They will come to Facebook. Oh my God, what is wrong? Why are Africans so wicked? Why are we so wicked? Why are we so wicked? These people, they stay abroad, though. All of them, most of them are abroad. You see them ranting, chant, because they have food to eat. They are sure of their daily bread. If they don't have food, even if they don't go to work, their government will pay them. They are sure that they will not have hunger. That's why they will come out and sit down and begin to talk rubbish. And you will see the same Nigerians who are suffering. The same Nigeria who are suffering. Look at Magu. Look at the way he's packing the whole Nigeria, putting it in his pocket. These people don't see it, though. They are not talking about it. They don't want to, oh my God. They are not saying anything about it. These people are not saying anything about it. All they can say is Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu this, Nnamdi Kanu that. The same person who is trying to save you, the same person who is trying to save you from these deadly criminals, they will sit down and begin to... These people are working together with politicians. If you don't know, don't it today. All these are broad guys you are seeing coming on social media every day to talk rubbish. They are working hand in hand with politicians. Politicians are okay in Nigeria, enjoying. These people are okay abroad, enjoying. There is electricity. They don't have problem. These people don't have problem. Everything, the government have offered everything to them. They don't have anything disturbing them. Please help me and share this program, please. I beg of you, please help me and share. I need to really talk to our people. I need to really get them as and make them to start thinking. These people have everything it takes. When their child is sick, they are assured of a hospital. They have a hospital they can go to. But they are there telling you that Nnamdi Kanu is doing it. Hey, we want to destroy you. Why? Because they don't want to see you free. It is not about Nnamdi Kanu. Can't you understand? Can't you people see it? It is not about Nnamdi Kanu. This is about you. It is about you. The same you that they are fighting against you, now come and begin to support them. He has a point. What point does he have? He just wants you to remain there. He wants you to remain down. Can't people feel it? I feel so angry. I just feel so angry myself. Why is it that people don't reason? They will come out and begin to tell you he's not doing it well. What is your own solution? Start your own and do it well if you really want to have anything good to offer. Start your own now and do it well. That's why you will know that all these people are just empty, talking rubbish on social media, trying to distract people. Somebody is not doing it well. Do your own well now. I'm in my own this media space. I am speaking. I am saying it. This is my mind. People can like me. People can decide to disagree with me. That is it. That is the way life should be. But trying to destroy your own people because of your hatred for one other person, what is that? And what is even getting me angry is that our people are going there, trooping in their numbers to go and listen to trash. Somebody who is comfortable. Have you observed those people? All of them are living abroad. They are comfortable. Their life is better. Hey! Oh my God. I don't know if there's something they did with our brain. I don't know if we cannot think, if we're not reason or something. I don't know what is wrong with us. I don't just understand it, honestly. I try to understand, but I cannot understand it. I can't understand it, and honestly, I can't understand. We don't have jobs. Nothing. Most people are dying. Look at the way poverty is ravaging our land, and what people can just think of is to come out and begin to pour their venom and hatred on somebody else who is fighting to liberate the same people who are suffering. Africans. After you say that the white is describing us as black, but everything about us portrays evil. Black. Evil people everywhere. Evil. Evil people. Look at the way our people are being shot dead. People are dying everywhere. All you can come out is to begin to talk about somebody cheap, talking cheap, as in you don't want to say things to offend the government. What is that? When you are dying. People are dying. Think about is to come out and because you have cheap data. You have cheap data, you come out on social media and begin to tell Nigerians how Nnamdi Kanu is their problem. Meanwhile, you're another person's land. Why don't you go back to that your Nigeria that you're defending? If it is so good, why don't you travel and go there and live? Why don't you go there and live? Why don't you go there and sit down there and enjoy that thing you are preaching to them that is okay? Nigeria is good. You want it to remain like that. Let it remain like that. Travel down and go and live there now, if it is so good for you. Somebody is looking, oh my God. Somebody wants to liberate people who are suffering. Who are suffering, who are not sure of their daily bread. Do you know that a child will die today just because the mother doesn't have money to send the child to go to hospital? And these people are just there, talking nonsense on social media. A child will die today, as I'm speaking to you this moment, just because they don't have money. The child doesn't even eat good food. And all you can do on social media is to come out and begin to talk nonsense. I've told you people, if you don't have anything to talk, better shut up your mouth. You must close down all those your platforms. Close it down, for God's sake. I don't know if the devil, I don't know if we are all demons in Africa. We are all enjoying human blood. When people die like this, we are excited. That is why somebody can come out with all the atrocities, with all the killings going on in Nigeria. All that you can think about is to come out and begin to talk about somebody else who wants those people to be free. Everybody in Nigeria is in chains, if you don't know. All of them are in chains. Most of them can't talk. No food. Look at the way most people are losing their jobs. A lot of problems in Nigeria. If you want to talk, there are so many things you can talk about Nigeria. But most people are not listening. Most people are not even, their main focus is, how do I bring Nnamdi Kanu down? What is that? You are fighting him while they are busy stealing the country dry. Making sure that people are put in perpetual poverty. Making sure that your generation will die. That is what they are planning. And all you could do is just sit down. Nnamdi Kanu is the only problem you have. You are a fool. All of you are abroad. I don't care what your reasons are. You are all fools. If you will let our people die like that because of your envy, because of your jealousy, you cannot speak out. You can't speak out. You're all talking rubbish on the internet. Come to the internet to begin to talk nonsense. And we'll all keep quiet and look at. And worse is that our people still go there to look at them, to watch them. Why are you going there, for God's sake? Why are you going there? These people are better than you. They are living in good places. When they get to their houses, there's constant electricity. Yet you will still want to go and watch them and see what they are. What nonsense are they telling you? If they don't want the same thing they are enjoying, so that you come and enjoy it, leave their platforms. They are not worth listening to. It is me that said it. They don't have anything to offer you. Anybody who is not interested in making your living better, leave that person, for God's sake. Leave that person now. Leave their platforms. All they can talk is to begin to talk about another person. Let me tell you, in life, generally, I hate gossip as it is. I hate gossip. And if you are my friend and you begin to talk about, one day you're talking about one person, another person, I'll just look at you like an empty brain. Because it's only an empty brain that are gossips. You don't talk about people where I am. I cannot take it. I can't take it. If you're not discussing events, then get away. If you're not discussing how things can be better, get away. You'll be talking to me, just telling me about one man. Every day you're talking about the same man. Every day. Is it because of Nnamdi that most of you came alive? Are you in this world because of him? Did you just come to, they gave birth to you just because of a man called Nnamdi? What is your problem? What is your problem? Of all the problems and troubles we are having in Nigeria, the only thing you can think about is Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu, that's the only thing you can think about. Men, better begin to control this, your envy and jealousy. Begin to control, because it's getting out of hand. It's really, really getting out of hand. What is all this? Most of them will just come out. After enjoying, you come out and show us where you are living. I live in the UK. I live in America. I live in this one. Why don't you come down? The place you are defending, why don't you come down and live there if it is so good? If it is so good, come down to the same Nigeria, in that same hellfire, and live there. He's not doing it well. Get up and do your own... Begin your own platform. Start your own. That is the best way to challenge Nnamdi Kanu, is to begin to do it right where he is failing. When you are doing it right, people can now say, okay, you are better. We will move. Than you are not doing anything. You come and begin telling he's not doing it well. Then what is your own plan? No plan. You will see that they are all empty in the heads. Empty things. And you will see most of our people will go there to begin to listen to gossips. Somebody is talking about another person. If I listen to you, if you come to me and complain to me about one person, tomorrow is about they're talking about another person. I will never regard you for life as a human being. That is me. Why wouldn't you tell me what is happening in the news? Why wouldn't you discuss other things? Why wouldn't you tell me about politics or health or something that can even benefit me? Why must you discuss somebody? Must you talk about somebody else? What is it? People are just busy being foolish. They are using your brain. They won't tell you how it's not doing it so they can draw traffic to themselves and become like because they are bringing negative popularity to themselves. What is that? I better speak the truth. Let me not have any single fact. I don't care. I don't care. But let me be me, for God's sake. Let me be me. All this rubbish should stop. All those of you going to that platform to go and listen to gossips, let me tell you, you are like somebody, anything you gossip, you are like that thing that you always hear. Anything you gossip, you become. Anything you always hear, you listen to. The same thing you will also become. So keep going to their platform to listen to their rubbish that they are spilling from their mouth. Keep going to their platform. Before you know it, they will confuse you. Put garbage into your head. The same thing, they feed you with all manner of nonsense. You listen to them. You are the one that is suffering. It may be your child that will die in the next that rubbish road that is in Nigeria. It may be your child that will die there tomorrow or next. You are busy sitting down with men and gossiping up and down. What is all this? We have so many gossiping headquarters in internet. I walking actually up and down. This man self, I don't even understand. The time that we had the other war, is it if it were to be the other time? Do you think there is this caliber of men that is behaving like this that we have gossiping everywhere? The one that rallied and stood around Ojukwu, is it the same? Is it this? I don't know. I don't know where it came from. This is what I will go to that platform and sit down, carry their seat and sit down, begin to listen to rubbish. I don't know where it came from. I don't know if it's the same lineage of men that fought that war, that stood by Ojukwu and said enough of this rubbish. I don't know if that blood is still running in the same lineage or something that is as I don't know. I don't know if it is the Fulani blood that is speaking. I don't know if it has mixed with Igbo blood. I don't understand. Because I cannot get it. I can't get it. As you're speaking now, people are dying. People are dying. There are many people that they are owing salaries in Nigeria. Nobody's talking about it. Nigeria is broke. Send this video to them. Let them get topics. If they don't know how to, if they don't know what to, let me give them topics or what they would discuss. What is all this? Talking about human being. Talking about gossiping about somebody. When you are not better than that person. What does it make you? You are just a normal common gossip, okay? A common gossip. That's what you are. Common gossip. Because you're not better. The only thing you can do is begin to talk about that person. The person you gossip about is somebody that is better than you. Check it. All those people are always gossiping. It is only people, they gossip about people who are better than them. That is why they gossip. They choose to be gossiping. You don't gossip about somebody that you are better than. I have never seen it. You don't gossip about somebody who is better, as in you are better than. You gossip about somebody that you feel is better than you. Either he is more beautiful than you, or he's more handsome than you, or he does things better. That is somebody you gossip. And unfortunately, most men troop to their platform to begin to listen to. What is it? What is it? People are getting me angry, honestly. Why must you go there to sit down? Making the person feel as if he has something important to say. Making him feel as if he's important. Why he's not? He's just feeling trash. If you feel that you're a man of substance, begin your own struggle by yourself. By the time we weigh the two and we see, yes, this one is more weightier or this one is more better, we'll have a choice. We'll follow you. It is natural process. You don't come and begin to tell us this one is bad. Where is, okay, what is his strategy? He doesn't have strategy. What is your own? You that is talking. Which one is your own strategy? You don't have. If you don't have, shut up now. Shut up. If you listen to them, you don't see that I don't know. The worst is that people will just go there to listen to it. And I'm like, when I go there I'm like, what is it? Is it that every single day, this is the topic you have? It must always boil down to Nnamdi Kanu. Everything is in Nnamdi. Nnamdi Kanu is the one giving them sleepless night because he is better. 10 times, 100 times better than them. If not, he wouldn't be a topic for discussion. You don't discuss somebody who you are better than. You don't have business discussing somebody, gossiping with somebody who is better than. You don't have business with that. The only person you gossip with is somebody who you feel is bigger than you. Gossipers, keep gossiping. While your people keep dying, keep gossiping. All of you that are abroad that are gossiping, I am out for you. All of you are abroad. Wicked souls are abroad, enjoying other government sweat. Do you know that it is other people that paid for those things that you are enjoying? You are enjoying the sacrifice. Other people spilled their blood for those things that you're seeing, for those good roads, for the electricity you are enjoying. Yet when somebody stands up and says, I want to do it for my people to stand, you will be the same person to begin to talk nonsense. And then you see people to come there, the same you who is being oppressed. Right now, Nigeria is like rag. They will not talk about it, though. It is Nnamdi Kanu that is their problem. They won't talk about it. Nnamdi Kanu is their problem. If they have never talked about Nnamdi Kanu in the day, in fact, it will be like as if they are becoming sick. They will start falling sick if they are not talking about Nnamdi Kanu. Hey, anytime they talk about Nnamdi Kanu, their body will come down. But if they have any day they don't talk about him, they will start falling sick. That is what hatred will do to you. You came to this world because of him. He is busy achieving. And you are busy hating. When you hate, you release adrenaline in your system. You will be the one to fall sick if you don't know. Stop hating. You will be the one to fall sick. You are releasing negative energy in your system because you are hating. What is that? Do your own thing now. Focus on your energy on yourself. That you're talking about him now, they will not make the next person, will not stop the next person from dying on that road, that pothole, that death trap that you call roads in Nigeria. You are not talking about it. A lot of ills happening. Nigeria is being banned all over the world. Everywhere they are busy banning Nigeria. We can no longer get work. Nothing. It is not enough topic to discuss. The only topic worth discussing is in Nnamdi Kanu. That is the only topic. Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. How they are not doing it well. That is the only topic that is worth discussing. The same people who are suffering will still come and tell you that the guy has a point. And I'm like, something is wrong with us. On a serious note. something is really, really, really wrong with us. This one will come out from somewhere, come out from one bush, begin to make video. Of course, talk is cheap. Talk is cheap. What Nnamdi Kanu is doing, they cannot do. So all they can do is to sit down in there, just like I'm sitting down, and talking. That is all they can do. Talk is cheap. Anybody can talk. Anybody can talk. That's what they are doing. But what I'm saying is, if you must talk for the betterment of your people. Talk for the benefit of the people you left at home. Eh? If these people that are saying all these things are in Nigeria, they are saying it, I can begin to understand. Maybe they are loving their chains. But these are people who have gone abroad, who have seen better life, who are enjoying their families, their children, their kids are going to a better school. When their kids they go to better hospitals, they are there, they're not afraid, they're not scared of something that will happen because they know they have better hands, they have better doctors to handle them, they have every system is working. But these same people are the people that will gather and come, balance in their fine apartment and so, and everybody will be attracted and they will begin to spill rubbish to you. You will sit down and begin to take the nonsense they are spilling to you. What you hear makes you, if you don't know. What you hear, because at a point, you begin to, you will be processed. As you're saying it, you may think that, is it not just, they are talking rubbish. But at a point, you start thinking over what you heard. That is why sometimes, I don't know if you have wondered, because this thing has happened to me sometime. I don't know, there was a particular music that they released. I didn't really like it. I didn't like the music, but because I kept staying in where one of my neighbors used to play the music. Every time he keeps playing this music, and I keep listening because I don't have a choice. If he plays, I will listen. If he plays, I will listen. Do you know what happens? Unconsciously, I began to sing this music, even though I hated it with passion. This is what happens when you go to listen to fools. When you listen to fools, what you listen to makes you. If you don't know it now. Stop going to their platform to listen to rubbish. What you listen to makes you. You become what you listen to over time. Over time. You may think that for now, you understand yourself. It is a lie, yo. It is a lie. Because with time, you begin to reason. Just as that person. Because these things, it happens unconsciously. We don't really know what we are doing, but we just take those things unconsciously. We take them without knowing. That is how it happens. If you can relate with this thing I'm talking to, just communicate. Let me know you understand me. These things are some music. You don't like it though, but when you keep listening to it, you keep staying where that thing is being. When somebody's singing it, automatically you will start singing it on. The day the thing will come out from your mouth, you will not even know. That is the power of staying on an influence. That is the power of staying under an influence, even an influence that you don't like. An influence that you don't like. IPOB members that are going there to listen to, let me know what he's saying so I can. You don't need all those rubbish. Stop going there to listen to them. They don't have a point. They don't have a point. Stop going there. Somebody who is not talking about how to make your life better, then it's not worth listening to. It's not even worth wasting your data to even see what he's saying. It's not worth it. So when you think that you're just going there to counter whatever they're saying, let them say it. Truth is always truth. I've always told you people, truth does not change. Truth will remain truth in the morning. It is still the truth in the afternoon. It is still the truth in the night. It is only lies that when it will become blue in the morning, in the afternoon it is green, and in the night it will even become black. Lies will keep changing. But truth is constant. Truth is constant. Stop listening to rubbish. They don't have anything to offer you. They will sit down abroad, enjoying the good things in life. When they are sick, they are sure that at least they can't die like that. Why are all these politicians dying in Nigeria? Just because they say everybody shut your border. But because they cannot fly. We don't have good hospitals. Can you imagine? If we have good hospital, or if the borders were open, do you think all these politicians that just died for free would have died? They wouldn't have died because they would have flied out and then go to best hospitals and then treat themselves and come back again and begin to inflict you. All these people you are seeing coming out now from abroad, all these are abroad people that are all suddenly fighting against Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. They are all working together with the politicians. Take it or leave it. Because you can't tell me. These people are okay where they are. They are okay abroad, enjoying themselves. Even politicians are still okay in Nigeria, enjoying themselves in Nigeria. They are working hand in hand, making sure to impoverish us the more, making sure to they don't want us to survive. The more we cry, the more they glory, the more they rejoice, the more they know that they are hitting or they are getting what they are, because they enjoy sucking blood. That is it. These people are vampires. Any one of them, the only way you will know somebody that is genuine among them is, okay, this is Nnamdi Kanu, I don't like what he's doing. You go, but you don't even need to come out and tell us. You go down to draw a road map, begin your own platform, start your own program. That is the way it is done. Start your own program to correct what he is doing that you feel it is right, that is wrong. Then after you have corrected it, people can now begin to see, oh, there's a difference between what this person is saying and how this person is handling it. Automatically people will follow you. But coming out to talk rubbish on social media, that means you are here this empty. You are empty vessel. That's who you are. Emptiness is worrying you. You come on social media to display your emptiness, and you think that people like me that reasons will fall in line with you. You are a goat. You are stupid. I don't know how people don't think. You just sit down there and be accepting all manner of garbage. Somebody will be talking nonsense and you sit down and then tomorrow again he will think that he has made a point, because many people, he has so many views. Many people will now come again, he will now begin to talk rubbish. It is people that are promoting him, if you don't know. The more you go there to sit down and listen, the more he is more energized to talk rubbish. The more you listen, the more he talks rubbish. The more you listen, he talks more rubbish. You promote them unknowingly. And you think that you are doing yourself a favor. You just want to go and hear what they have to say. You have to listen to all views. Even when you know that their view don't count. They are not saying, they're not making any positive. They will come today and talk one to tomorrow they are this side. Another day they are here. Another day, just confusing you people. They are just there to confuse. If they don't have anything to confuse, this time is not the time for trying one manner of nonsense. This is a critical moment, Biko. It's a critical time. People are hungry. Children are dying. There is no money. Come on to eat good food. And people can't even eat good food. Is it because you are abroad? If you don't work, the government can giving you stipend so that your hunger will not kill you. You think that it's the same way in Nigeria? People are dying in Nigeria because nobody cares about them. What they know is to pack money. Check what Magu is doing now. Magu wants to steal the whole country dry. And you sit down and somebody will come and begin to tell you, forget about what Nnamdi Kanu is doing. That he is the problem. Meanwhile, all these politicians are not the problem. And you will never hear them discuss Nigerian politicians. You will never hear them talk about what they are doing. And you sit down comfortably listening to them. You yourself, your problem self is even more than those people. You have a bigger problem than those people. Because if somebody is not there for your freedom, why would you waste? Because you are the one that is spending to watch him. You are the one that is spending your data to watch nonsense, to watch rubbish. You sit down there and keep taking rubbish into your head. Tomorrow again, you come and say he has a point. He doesn't have any point. As far as I am concerned, they are all pointless. They don't have any point. If they are not talking about your freedom, if they are not talking about that child, that next child that will die, the mother doesn't even have any money, no good hospital. Sometimes malaria, ordinary disease as malaria, we cannot boast of anything. Nothing in Nigeria. And they cannot talk about it. We have a lot of topics to talk about, for God's sake. Why won't they discuss it? That is why you will know that they have a mission, they have agenda. And you will go and join them. Thinking that they are so-called intellectuals. The worst is that these people will come and say and tell you that they are intellectuals. And you will just follow them like that. Because when you hear the word intellectual, I think that intellectual is one big thing like that. Everybody is intellectual. If you know anything, even if you know something in business, that particular thing you know in that business, you are an intellectual there. You know something there. Everybody is an intellectual depending on what you know. What is all this? Intellectual my foot. And they are just there deceiving everybody. They will tell you this, how this one is done. Do it now, they will not do. They are just talking. You that is listening to them, can't you talk yourself? If you carry your phone now and start live video, you start talking. You do the same thing they are doing. It's not difficult. You do it. Everybody can talk. But what everybody cannot do is this thing now Nnamdi Kanu is doing. And out of envy and jealousy, they are coming to find points here and there, error here and there, and you are even sheepishly going to listen to the trash they have to give you. The trash, they are just, oh my God. When somebody is talking out of love, you will know. When somebody is speaking out of jealousy, you will also know. We are all adults. So quit all these things. You are learning something from them. There's nothing you will gain from them. If he's not talking your freedom, leave him and go. Even if you are abroad, you have your mama in the village. You have people in the village that you'll be fighting for. You should fight for those people. Fight for them. You should be fighting for those people in the village. And when you see somebody that is talking rubbish, you come and begin to glorify that person. You go to the platform to listen to the rubbish. Then when the person now thinks that you may be there, baby, come thinking that you are there just to comment rubbish. Forget that your comment. Let him display his foolishness. Social media is open for the mad. It's open for the people that can think. It's open for any woman, every category. You have mad people there too. So anybody can decide to display his madness in social media. It doesn't matter. Must you be there? It doesn't matter. Let that person be mad. Allow them to be mad. Allow them to display their foolishness. Everybody in this world cannot be wise. Everybody can be wise. There are people that are meant to be foolish. There are people that are meant to be foolish. So we always have a foolish and the wise. There are always these two categories every time. So everybody can be wise. If anybody decides to be stupid and is displaying his stupidity on the internet, please allow them. They also have their right to use the social media to display your stupidity. But what makes you more stupid is now when you go there to support their stupidity, because it is you that is supporting their stupidity. When you now go there to support them, then you become more stupid. That is the truth. You become more stupid by supporting them, by going there to so when the people come and see, hey, this person has like 20 people view or 30 viewers or 100 viewers as the case may be. They will not think that, oh, maybe he has an interesting topic. They wouldn't know that you are just there to type something. You are mad, you are this. Stop going to type. Stop going there to comment. Let him display his madness. He is within his right to display his madness. You going there, you are adding to his number, making him his ego to rise as if he has a point when he is pointless, when he doesn't even know what he's saying. When you go there, you make him relevant. That is what you do. Without knowing, you promote him unknowingly. When people see, 1,000 comments, they think, wow, this guy must really know what he's doing. You are the one who is causing him to be as if he. But when you just see him, one is that you have to unfollow. Two is that anything that you see, anytime you see them talking rubbish, scroll up fast. Keep going to something that will bring positivity to you. These people are full of adrenaline. There's nothing they can give you. What they are just transferring to you is hatred. Nothing more. Nothing more. They are just transferring hatred to you. They have that hatred, and what can they give? They can only give what they have. You can't give what you don't have, of course. If they have love, they have to think of their people suffering in the village. They have to think, for the sake of these people, even if I have anything against them, for the sake of the people suffering, I have to fight alongside with him to liberate people. That is when they have love. But because maybe he made a statement against them, and because of that, they will now want to open a platform and then have a congregation around them that will now follow. They recruit people again to begin to hate him, because even people that don't even understand what went on between the two of them will now join in the crew and then begin to hate somebody who don't even know anything that happened. Sometimes people don't even reason, because this thing I'm telling you now happens in real life. Happens in real life. Somebody has not done anything to you. A friend will come to you and tell you, you see that guy is evil, he's bad. And because of what your friend told you, the friend now tell you, avoid that person, it's very terrible. You have never had an encounter with that same person. But because somebody is saying it's terrible, you now join the person to begin to hate somebody you don't know anything about. Let us begin to think that's what they are using you to do. They are using you to be hating their enemy, using you to hate their enemy. You, unconsciously, you are supporting because you don't know. You don't understand what they are using you to do. They are just using you to hate because they don't have love inside them. What they have is that I don't like this man. I want to do everything to pull him down. And as a result of that hate, they are recruiting people to join them in the hatred. You are unconsciously joining in the hatred, hating what you don't know, hating you are not there when the whole thing started. You don't even know what the man, because he cannot come out and tell you the whole truth. Why he is hating, he will not tell you. He will only look for one loophole and begin to talk. We are all like that. Human beings are like that. When somebody is like, you don't like that person, you will not talk about that particular main thing that is the problem. What you will be talking about is, you will not be talking about something that people will not use to know that you are a good person. You will not talk about what the really cause of the problem. You will not talk about it. What you will talk about is what people will look at you and say that you are good, you are a good person, so that they can follow you. They can follow you to begin to hate somebody you don't even understand the root, the genesis of what the problem is. They recruit you to hate. And unconsciously, you begin to hate somebody that you don't have anything. That has never done anything wrong to you. Nothing wrong whatsoever. Please share. If you may, please do. You begin to hate somebody. All they have is hatred, nothing more. What is driving them is hatred. If they love their people, for the sake of what, look at what is going on. There is no news in Nigeria you hear today that will make you happy. So why is it that they don't get offended by the news they are hearing? Why is it that they don't get agitated, they don't get so angry, just as I am angry? Every news will make you angry and annoyed. And you see somebody who come out on social media just to begin to gossip up and down. And you see people, the same people who they are trying to save their life, will go there to listen to gossip. As if the only thing that makes us survive in this life is gossip. Is it gossip that makes us survive? Is it only gossip? Must we even gossip? When you are gossiping, it shows the level of your thinking. That is me. Gossiping. The fastest way I weigh people is people talking about people. When you just, women, we used to gossip a lot. And me, I don't have so many friends because I hate gossips. Anytime you come and begin to tell me about this person, that person, I will look at you as you are the number one enemy. I won't even look at whatever you're telling me about that person is cock and bull story as far as I'm concerned. Because that person has never done anything to me. I have never had an encounter with that person. So why would I believe you? You know what really transpired between the two of you. I was not there. So you can as well be lying to me, to recruit me, just to hate somebody else. Why would I join you to be hating when I don't know the history of whatever thing you did together? I will only listen to what you are telling me, and then I will now join you to begin to hate somebody I know nothing about. Then I am the biggest fool now. I am the biggest fool. I don't have, because I hate it. I hate it. I can't when you talk to me about somebody, I'll just mark you. You are the person that I'll just give you gap, because I have seen that danger. For me, it's a very, very big danger signal. For me, that's the way I behave. If you come to me and begin to talk to me about somebody, every day, somebody, about another person, you are not talking, because I want, when we discuss about ourselves. We discuss how to improve ourselves. We discuss on way forward. If I am doing bad, we will check ourselves. That is what I discuss. If my discussion has to do with another person, count me out. In my mind, I have already concluded that this person, better stay clear. That is me. Stay clear. Why is it that you come to me and begin to talk to me about somebody I don't know? Somebody I have never had anything to do with. You start talking to me. This person is doing this or is doing that. Then I will now join you in hatred. They will now recruit me to begin to hate. God forbid. I don't think like that. I can never join them. I can never join people in hating people. So whenever you are going to those people's platform, whatever it is with them, I'm telling you, if they are genuine, they will start their own platform and begin to correct whatever thing they feel it is wrong. That is a genuine heart. Whatever thing it is wrong, they feel is wrong, they will start their own platform and begin to speak and correct those things. And then when they speak, people will now follow them and begin to compare the two. Automatically, people will now know which platform they want to belong to. But when my own platform, every single day, what I'm talking about is one person. Every day I must mention his name. Then I have to check my head. My head is not correct. I have to check my head. My head is not correct. Because it's not that person. I did not come to this world for that person, to discuss that person. And the worst is that the more, those people don't even understand, the more you speak, it's like people don't know that you actually do a negative and positive advertisement too. When you think that you are really talking against somebody, you are bringing that person's name. Anybody who doesn't know that person will really want to know who that person is. So when you go to those people's platform, you are also making them popular. The same way they are every single day they vow to speak about Nnamdi Kanu. Every day they vow to speak about him. Now, as they are speaking about him, people are getting to know more about this guy. They are like, when they now hear, okay, they go to Radio Biafra and they hear. So, in another way, they are also promoting the struggle. In another way, that's why I'm saying, don't go there to promote them. But when they talk about Nnamdi Kanu, they are promoting Nnamdi Kanu. That is the truth. When they talk about Nnamdi, but you don't go to promote them. Because when you go to promote them, they feel that they have arrived. But when they begin to talk about Nnamdi Kanu, some people will come to investigate what they are talking, if it is true. By the time they come to IPOB, to find out that what they are saying is lies, IPOB will still gain people from them. But then, don't go to begin to make them feel important. That is what I'm saying. That is the two different things. Leave them to do what they are doing. Leave them to do what they are doing. They can be saying anything they are saying. They are free. This is social media. They are free to rant. They are free to display their craze. In social media, everyone is free. Talk is cheap. Let them talk. But at the same time, don't go there to increase their view. Don't go there to begin to comment, to make them relevant. No, don't do that. What they are doing, one way or the other, to the so-called people that believes them, there was those people that will listen to them, will still listen. Some will now come to the platform of IPOB or Radio BIAFRA or somewhere to still try to confirm these things that this guy is saying is true, if it is true or not. Now, by the time those people now comes to confirm, and they see that the other person's argument doesn't hold waters, automatically IPOB are gaining more members. That is pure truth. That is the way it works. But if you go there to begin to tell him you are a fool, you are a criminal, you are a this, unconsciously you are making him, his head is like, and then by the time you begin to do as if you are protecting Nnamdi Kanu too much, it will be as if, yes, you know that he's a criminal, I just want to protect him. No, leave him to spill his trash. Leave him to say all manner of things he wants to say. You are the one that will demarket him. You are the one that promoted him to feel that he has a platform. You have to be the one to demarket him by not going to visit whatever thing he's saying. Don't listen to it. By the time you don't go to his platform, he keeps speaking. Even the same people that are coming to listen to him, at one time they will come to IPOB platform to see if those people, because they will come with the arguments. They will come to say this thing is like this, and by the time they now find out the whole truth, they will be converted to the struggle. That is the way it happens. But when you keep going there to begin to defend anybody, it doesn't work. Don't go there to defend. Let them say what they have to say. What I already know, because somebody called me this morning to remind me something. What we already know in this world is that whether we like it or not, you see, there must be darkness and there must be light. In this world, whether we like it or not, there must be darkness and there must be what? Light. We can't wish it away. In as much as we have day and we have night, it is the same way that we'll keep having good people and also bad people. So we can't wish them. There must always be those people, because these people, whether we like it or not, are there to strike a balance. They are there for the balance, because if they are not there, this earth will not be balanced. Just like if there's, just imagine if it is only day that we have all through the day, we don't have the night. How will this world be? Have you thought about it? How would this world be? We cannot just stay without the whole time without the night. It will be so boring. Now, what makes this earth balance is the good and the evil. The good and the evil. The evil will always come out to fight the good. But what you will do is to stand by the good and not promote the evil. That's the simple thing that you have to do. Don't stand by the dark, the evil people. Because by the time you go to them, they think that they are making a point. The time you go there, they think that you're making a point. There will always be, whether we like it or not, it's not about praying. There's no prayer you pray now that will not make the earth to remain like this, so at night will never come. There's nothing like that. Whether you like, keep praying. It will not happen. So those attacks, let them keep it coming. But stop going there to listen to trash. Because anything you listen to often, before you know it, your mind, you will start changing your mind. You now say, this thing they are saying, maybe it is true. You start thinking. Because you yourself, you're not even sure of yourself. You start thinking. But human beings are like that. We are always influenced by what we listen to. So you have to be careful. Guard your ears. Guard your heart. Even the Bible says it. Guard your heart with all diligence. Guard your ears. Whatever you listen to is very, very important, because you become those things that you hear often. Everything you listen to often, you become that thing. So avoid listening to terrible things. Avoid listening to stupidity, because what they are displaying is their foolishness. Avoid listening to that. All they are talking about, you just say somebody there is talking about my religion, and because of that, you want to stand against a whole struggle and destroy the people that are suffering because somebody talked about the religion. Are you normal? Are you normal? Somebody talked about your religion because of talking about religion. You now want that because of the religion, and now say everybody that is suffering, keep suffering because somebody talked about my religion. I will not take it. I will not take it. And you begin to open this thing and recruit people to join you to hate, because are you not the more foolish people? Those people that are joining them. If Nigeria is good, let them come back and join you in Nigeria now. You see kids drinking dirty water. Water that's flawed water. That's practically what they are drinking in Nigeria. You see kids drinking it. They don't see it to discuss. What they are discussing is talking about against his religion. Because they will hide that thing in their mind, because it is against me. That this person is against me. I will hide it in my mind. I begin to come out and tell you other things that will make you to begin to reason and think that. But you don't know that what I have in my mind is another thing. Human beings are wicked. We are desperately wicked. If you are looking for something that is wicked in this world, don't look any far. Animals are not. It is human beings that are wicked. We are so wicked. We will hide one thing in our hearts, and I will begin to talk another thing and confuse other people. But what you are speaking from, you are speaking from the evil in your heart. You are not just what you are, because you know what, when you come and begin to say what is in your heart, many people will not buy it. Many people will not join you. So you want to paint it and make it, just like coat it and look like make it look beautiful, so that when you present it, people can say, "Ha, you know what you are doing." People can now agree with you. I don't know what else I will say to you. I'm like, I have poured out because I just came out this afternoon. I was so angry. I just saw somebody talking rubbish this afternoon. I'm like, are these people, is it the way we are going to continue? Are we just going to continue this circle? Are we just going to continue moving in this circle? It doesn't worth it. It doesn't worth it. So if we must move, if we must become any better, we must learn too that these people are using our brain. The politicians think that we don't have anything. That we don't know anything. They think that they can always manipulate us anywhere how they will. And you see these people abroad, they are also joining, because most of them, they are like, maybe they have promised them one contract or another. They are busy trying to make you reason like them. When they are in abroad, enjoying everything that other people fought for, other people died for. And they will now open a platform on Facebook and begin to tell you, it's not good. Nnamdi Kanu is this. IPOB not doing it well. Do it well now if your intentions are right. If you have good intentions, do your own. That is the way to go. But because they don't have good intentions, they will keep gossiping every day with somebody's name that they know they can never be like. Even in their 10th word, if there's anything like coming back and coming back and coming back, they can never be like Nnamdi Kanu. So because of that, envy, they keep recruiting people to follow and then and join them with their enviness and to hate Nnamdi Kanu for nothing. Somebody that is fighting for you, and you say that God will not punish you. All of you that are joining them, better correct yourself now. Better retrace your steps. All of you that are joining them to go and do that, to promote them, to make them feel as if what they are saying is relevant. They are so important. Talking nonsense. If they are so good, why don't they come back to Nigeria? If they are too good, if they so love you that they are protecting you from Nnamdi Kanu and his scam and everything, let them come and enjoy the same thing you are enjoying in Nigeria. How can you be staying in another person's land? You have constant electricity. Anytime you like, you can go and charge your phone. Anything you enjoy, television, everything is there for you. Even food self you don't lack. Your children are always comfortable. Anytime you want, they can go to. Their children are comfortable too. But your own kids are in Nigeria. They can't even go to school. Nothing. Even when they are sick, no good hospitals. They can die because of common malaria. And you are there listening to somebody spilling trash on the internet. Most of them are abroad, speaking nonsense. All of these people, check them. They're on their platform. They'll come out and tell you, speaking from US, speaking from Canada, speaking from Nkewa. They'll come out and tell you all manner of things. They are like, when their living standard is 1,000 better than your own. You don't have light. Yes, they give you NEPA bill. Every day, NEPA will bring bill, you pay. What you don't use. They are not talking about it. You don't use it. They will bring NEPA bill, you pay. Your children no good schools. If you don't have money for a better school, your child cannot even, in fact, nothing, no hope for a Nigerian child. No hope. They will now have their children going to the best of the schools, going to everything, and they will come out and sit down. Nnamdi Kanu. And you will now go and listen to what the trash that is. I don't know. God will just give us wisdom, honestly. Let God give us wisdom. Let God give us wisdom, because this is why they think that we are all fools. They think that nobody has the ability to reason. They think that we don't have the right. We don't have the right to talk this thing. We don't have the right to. I don't know how to say it. They think that we cannot reason well as human beings. We don't have brains in our head. That's what they are thinking. Somebody will stay abroad. Let them come back to Nigeria. So that when they talk to me, I will know. I will understand. When they begin to speak to me, I will take them serious. But as far as I'm concerned, they are all the same. They are all together with the politicians. Politicians are sponsoring all of them. You cannot tell me they are killing, slaughtering your people, and all you care is to come to the social media and begin to gossip, talk about one person. It's not as if you talk about him once, so every single day, he is now your topic. Every single day, you bring your seat, sit down, and begin to dissect. You listen to his broadcast. After his broadcast, you sit down and digest the broadcast. Is that why? I don't understand. Is that why you are? Oh God! Is that the reason you see yourself like this? You look at yourself as big as you are. You come and begin to display your stupidity and foolishness on the whole internet. Do you know what is an internet? Internet space, the whole world is seeing you, displaying your madness. Yet you are in another person's land. You are in somebody else's land where everything is moving on smoothly. These things that Nigerians are thinking about, you're not thinking about it too. You are not thinking about they're not thinking about what if they will even kidnap their children when they are coming back from school, or if your child will die from a motor accident. They are not thinking about all those things. But you that has all this problem will still go and sit down, carry your seat and sit down in your platform and listen to their trash that they are vomiting. We should all check our brains. We should check ourselves, because we are not behaving right at all. Those people are using us. The politicians will go behind our back and pay them, and they'll come and begin to talk rubbish. Let them come back to Nigeria now. They always ask Nnamdi, come back to Nigeria, come back. Ask them to come back too. What are they doing abroad? If Nigeria that they're saying Nnamdi should stop all this thing, this one is not good, he's that one, he should stop it. They too should come back to Nigeria too. Let them come back and enjoy those things that they want to protect. These things that they want to protect, let them come back. I want them to come back to Nigeria to begin to protect, to begin to protest. And I say, yes, when they come back and their children are exposed to all these things, their children are not exposed. You see, these people are in the same group with the politicians. They will be killing you, and they will be telling you that the same person that wants to save you is the bad person. And you will listen to them. You will listen to them and say, the same person that is fighting for you is the one that is bad. When they have eaten money, they have eaten, these people that are coming to talk, they have given them money. That's why they can come and begin to talk rubbish on the internet. They talk nonsense. Hiding under one cover to come and deceive you. And you will be the one supporting them, praising them in their platform, thinking that they are there for you. They are not there for you, because if they are fighting a genuine cause, all they'll have to do is to start their own. They have to start their own freedom fighting. Let people see how they will fare now. Let's all see how far they can go. Then by the time they now go far, we will see that, okay, their own strategy is better. We'll have a choice. We'll all move. Everybody wants Nigeria to break like today and tomorrow. But you see them, what they'll just talk about is one personality. They begin to talk about personality. If that's to show you that they don't have anything to talk about. They are just talking about personality. When Nnamdi Kanu was talking, the only person that Nigerian government is afraid of, what does that tell you? He is pure. He is true. These people, they don't have anything against him, let me tell you. Because all this is that they are now looking for, if you look at them and say, what exactly has it, they cannot say nothing tangible. Nothing tangible. Because if they have something strong against him, by now, they would have brought Nnamdi Kanu to his knees. But they don't have nothing against him. Nothing. It's pure envy and jealousy. Nothing. Nothing. I'm telling you. They have nothing against him. They have looked everywhere. They want to see what they can use, but there is nothing they can use against him. There's nothing they can use. So even in this my platform now, I don't reply them, I don't block them. You are free to come and talk your rubbish. Your hand, now you get out. You understand? I am not that kind of person that say block. I don't block you, because what you're doing is to display your stupidity. This thing you're doing now will stand as a record, because all we do, let me tell you, for every action, there is equal and opposite reaction. All these things that you think you are doing now, you are in your right senses. Tomorrow, they will all stand as a witness against you. Take it from me. The word is always like everything we say, every command, the word always stands and says, your wish is my command. As you say, this is what I want to see. You see somebody fighting for your freedom and you say that they can never come out of that freedom. I will say the earth says yes to you. The earth can say yes to other people and liberate them. But you that says your eyes will never see, your eyes will not see. It's as simple as that. The earth itself will judge you. It is not about anybody. You yourself decides what happens to you. So whatever thing you like, do. If you like, fight against people. If you like, fight against your own freedom. You will be the one in the dungeon as the time comes, as the day goes by. You will see the earth responds to us according to what we demand of it. According to what we demand. You are the one that will speak. This thing you are doing now, you are setting legacies for your children. If you do what is good, you sow good seed, and your children will reap from it. When you do what is bad too, your children will reap from it. Don't think that whatever thing you're doing now remains now. No, because they keeps moving from generation to generation. What you are doing, if you sow the seed of discord among your own brethren, just because of your selfish gain, take it from me. That is why you see most of these politicians, their children never amount to anything. Because once you see that you are doing something that is evil, Those things will come back to you, whether you like it or not. Life is so. It is not a prayer point. That is the way it is. The earth keeps rotating and moving around. Every time, whatever you sow, it always comes back. Let me tell you, as long as this earth remains, if you are the one that is fighting against people that have won to their freedom, you want this place to remain as status quo simply because you are enjoying. I am telling you that you will reap it in 100 folds. That thing that you are looking for, you will get it. And unfortunately, it will be happening to your own household because that is what you wish yourself. You wish it to yourself and you will get it in folds. In maximum fold, you will get it in quantum. That is what you wish for yourself. You don't know that whatever thing you are saying, every energy you are releasing into this earth, if you release love, you get back love. If you release hate, you get it back in quantum. The earth responds to your energy. The earth responds to whatever thing you are releasing to it. It doesn't matter. Let me tell you, as far as you know what you are asking, you are sure, because there is no adult that is not sure of what he's doing. You cannot say you did it by mistake. And there is no mistake. After doing it, be sure to get it back. It is, this world is based on the principle of give and take. Whatever thing you give, you receive. Whatever thing you are releasing, that is what comes back to you. So don't say, I am doing whatever thing you're doing. And let me tell you another thing you don't know. This earth, our minds is powerful. Whatever thing you think and use your mind is powerful. And whatever thing you are thinking, that's why sometimes the Bible says, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. If you begin to think like this, that thing you're thinking that is what shapes your world. The way you think begins to shape you. The way you think begins to shape you. So if you think that your freedom, you don't need it. My brother, you don't need it. When other people will be free, you will be the one in trouble. You don't need it. Stop fighting against this freedom. I am telling you, and I'm telling the truth. It's not about praying. It's not about doing it. It is the normal principle that is operating in this world that we are living. Everything that you see that you're giving out, every energy comes back to you. If you think that the freedom of your people is not worth it, if you think that the freedom of your people is not what they should be talking about, that you prefer them being in chains and crying so that you, for your own selfish gain, forget, tomorrow it will come back to you, because that's what you sow. You always reap what you sow. It is not about planting something. Whether we're even in our thinking process too, it happens. Whatever thing we think, we are a reflection of what our thoughts. If you sit down and begin to reflect 20 years back or 10 years back, you will see that most of the things that has happened to you now are as a result of your thinking process in the last 10 years. Check it and then confirm to me now in the comment section. Whatever thing happened to you now is as a result of your thinking process in the last 10 years. Everything you are thinking, every manner of the thing you are thinking that you are doing yourself or you're doing another person, within time, with a space of time, you see those things will begin to come, because the earth responds to you. Whatever thing you're doing, the earth responds. Stop thinking that you're doing another person. You are doing yourself. You're not doing somebody else. You are not doing somebody else. The earth responds to you. What you give to it, you take back. It may take time, but it doesn't mean it will not come. It will definitely come. There is nothing like, I just have to do it for now. You will do it for your own comfort. But tomorrow, you will see those things you thought about 10 years. We'll start repeating. And that time you may have corrected your thinking and say, don't wash. You cannot wish it away, because you have sown that seed and he has grown. In fact, he has grown to a mighty tree to cover you, to shield you well. That your suffering you are wishing your people, you will receive it in 100 folds. That thing that you are thinking, that is why, ask the politicians, they will tell you, anything you do in this life, anything you do comes back to you. If you think that you will impoverish your people and send your children abroad, your children will still be abroad in the best places of the world, and they will become useless. Why? Because that is what you sow. You cannot sow corn and want to reap mango. It is not possible. You can't sow corn and want to reap mango. You will sow corn and you will still reap corn. Whatever thing you put in your ground, whatever thing you sow is what you will reap. Sowing, I don't mean people planting. I mean what you are doing by your action, by your thinking process. Whatever thing you use your body to do comes back. So be mindful what you do. Be mindful. All of you trying to join forces with the evil people to just make sure that you sabotage the struggle, I am talking to you this particular moment. Whatever thing you do comes back to you in big folds that you can't even think, that you can't even imagine. They all come back, because this earth, we are told, is doing like this, like merry goes round. It's always rotating. At a point, you have to come back to that same spot again. And maybe that time, if you are even more 20 years down the line, you have forgotten everything you have done. You don't know. Your children may start behaving. Everybody will not have, everything about you will be upside down. And you'll be asking yourself, why is your world different? It is as a result of what you have put in the ground. The earth does not forget. It is we that after doing some things, we'll forget. We'll keep living life and think that, yes, everything can become normal. Things don't become normal. They don't just become normal like that because we want it to become normal. No. The earth does not forget. Whatever we sow is what we will reap. If we put anything inside it, that is what comes back to us. So I want us to take this thing serious. Take it serious. Take it serious. It may not just be, it may even be in your health. It may not even wait till your children. It can be in your health to begin to take toll. Why? Because it's what you do not do out of love. What you do, you did out of hate. And when you do out of hate, even right now as you're hating, your body knows that hating is not good. That is why it releases the adrenaline hormone, which is not even good for your system. Even your body, our body as it is, understands that hating is not good. So when you are hating somebody, even your body is protesting that you are hating by releasing adrenaline. And those things will begin to cause you sickness. So what is in it for hating? What is in it? What is our gain? What do we gain from hating somebody else? I want to understand it because I don't really know. I don't know why people will just take it as a full-time hobby. As a full-time hobby to begin to talk about somebody. Somebody will just be prepared every single day, anywhere. In fact, I'm ready to fight this thing. Hating, you are doing yourself. You're not doing me. Somebody that is ready typing, you're not typing on me. You are doing it yourself. Because the heart you are using to force yourself to do those things, you are causing havoc in your own system, not in mine. You are causing havoc to yourself, not to me. You understand? So it doesn't touch you. What you can do is to write. You can begin from number 1 comment to the last comment and begin to comment rubbish. It can never get to me. Are you getting me? So you are only fooling yourself. You are displaying your stupidity. At the end of the day, that thing that you feel you are giving out, you will still receive it. Because the earth has said what? Yes, sir. That thing that you want, I will go and I will prepare it. It may be in 5 years' time. You have forgotten what you have done, but it must come back. Definitely. Take it or leave it. This life is very, very simple for people that are so simple. But if you are a complex person, you may not understand this my simple message. For a complex individual, you will not understand it. But if you are a very simple person such as me, because I love simplicity, I love being simple. For a simple person as me, you will understand where I am going. With what I have said so far, you will understand. But if you are so complex, you won't even understand. If I carry you up and throw you down, you won't even understand. Because you are too complex to understand. You are too complex to understand. These are simple logic, simple things, laws of nature. There is nothing. They are simple laws of nature. You don't change it. You don't wish them away. They are always there. So be careful what you do. Don't because of today think that you are doing nonsense. You are just, this is what I chose to do. I am paid to do this thing. You can receive a peanut to sell yourself. You can be selling yourself. That one is entirely up to you. It's whatever you do with your life is your business, not my own business. My own is whenever I see something that is true, I'll come out and tell you the truth because I love the truth and I always stand with the truth. What is the truth is what I stand on. If you are doing something that is evil, I tell you that evil is evil. Take it from me. If you don't want to take it, argue with yourself. Because I'm not even ready to come and argue with you. I don't have strength for arguments. Mine is to come and tell you the truth. Say the truth the way it is without fear. Because I'm not fear anybody as you see me. I'm not afraid of any human being. Yeah? I tell you the truth the way it is. So take it or leave it. So that is all I have to say today. I just thank everybody for coming on to hear what I have to say. I am so happy. I am happy that you have listened to me. It's a privilege. It's actually a privilege because I know it is not my right. But you just chose to honor me and then to just stay by and then see what I have to give out to this afternoon. I am so happy and I want to say thank you. Please, all I have said, just please think about it. Maybe you have to say, when I upload the video, please go over again and then listen to it again. Maybe it will make sense to you. Please, I am begging. For those of you that came late, please just do well to also begin from the very beginning so that you can be able to, so that the video can make sense to you. Thank you very much. Until the next time, we'll see again. Bye.